My dearest love, please, don't skip this. I need you to hear these words, truly hear them, before it's too late for us, for everything we once were and everything we could still be. There isn't a moment that passes that I don't wish with every fiber of my being that you would come back to me. I know it probably seems from the outside that I don't miss you, that I don't crave your presence here by my side, but believe me when I say that perception couldn't be further from the excruciating truth. Every single day, the absence of you registers as a profound ache within me, a pain that manifests in ways I never, in my wildest imaginings, saw coming. It's a constant, gnawing void. Oh, how I miss you. I miss the way you possess that incredible, almost magical ability to make me feel better, no matter how heavy my heart, no matter how deep my despair. I miss the profound, unspoken understanding that defined our deep connection, the kind of bond where words often felt redundant because our souls already spoke the same language. I yearn for our long talks late at night, the ones that stretched into the early hours of morning, where we unraveled the universe and shared our deepest fears and wildest dreams. Most of all, perhaps, I miss your beautiful, radiant smile, a sight that could instantly lift my spirits. And your laugh had the power to warm up any room, to chase away the chill, to infuse every space with an infectious joy. Without you, there is this immense, cavernous empty space in my life, a void that nothing else, no person, no activity, no distraction, can even begin to fill. It's a perpetual echo of what's lost. I didn't see it then, lost in my own self-absorption and perhaps a certain kind of blind arrogance, but I wasn't just ignoring your feelings. In my thoughtlessness, I was unknowingly inflicting a terrible wound upon myself as well. Now, that painful truth shines through with a clarity that is almost blinding, and it utterly terrifies me to my very core that I might have squandered and lost something so utterly amazing, something truly divine. I am so profoundly sorry, my love, for how I treated you, for the careless words and the thoughtless actions. The things I did were not born of a lack of care, nor a lack of love, but rather from a profound, tragic failure to truly comprehend the immense depth and sacred nature of what we shared. I acted without the full understanding of how strong, how vital, how interwoven our connection truly was, and by doing so, I recklessly put something irreplaceable at grave risk. Now, with this raw, agonizing clarity that feels almost too late to grasp, I can see with excruciating precision just how much you genuinely mean to me. The realization is a heavy burden, yet it fuels a desperate hope. Even if it seems utterly hopeless, even if the chasm between us feels insurmountable, I swear to you, I will not give up. I am working tirelessly, every single day, to fix the broken pieces, to mend what was shattered, to rebuild myself and show you that I have truly changed. I want to demonstrate, through my actions and my very being, that I truly value what we had, that I cherish the memories, and that I believe with every fiber of my being in what we could have again. I know, with absolute certainty, that I hurt you, and I know you have every single right to be angry with me, to feel profound disappointment, to lash out with harsh words. I am ready to hear them all, your harsh words, the full weight of your disappointment, and even the raw, searing pain you've endured, if it means there's even the slimmest chance, a tiny flicker of hope, that we can begin to rebuild what we lost. But please, my heart, I am begging you, with every ounce of humility I possess, don't turn your back on me now. The mere thought of losing you forever, of you walking out of my life permanently, is more than I can possibly handle. It literally aches, a physical pain, to imagine my future, my very existence, without you in it. I lie awake at night, consumed by a relentless worry, a terrifying fear that you will eventually move on, that you will find peace and happiness without me. Just thinking about you sharing the profound peace, the boundless love, and the deep, intimate connection we once had with someone else fills me with an indescribable agony, a pain so sharp I cannot even begin to put it into words. The idea of you loving someone else, with the same intensity, the same tenderness, the same devotion with which you loved me, is a thought I simply cannot bear. It's a torment that haunts my waking hours and invades my dreams. Looking back now, I see with heart-wrenching clarity how incredibly blind I was to the sacred gift we had together. I pushed you away when every fiber of my being should have been holding you closer, cherishing you, protecting you. I, with my own foolish hands, destroyed the most precious connection of my entire life, and now, my heart can find no solace, no peace, no respite anywhere except when my thoughts are consumed by you, by memories of us, and by the yearning for your return. The love you gave me was utterly unlike anything else I had ever experienced in my life. It was the kind of love that made everything else, every past infatuation, every fleeting connection, seem dull and utterly meaningless in comparison. You made me feel complete in a way I never thought was possible for me, a soul who had wandered fragmented for so long. Ours was the very first relationship where every single part of me, every vulnerability, every hidden corner, felt completely comfortable, completely accepted, and truly, vibrantly alive. You gave me the profound sense of security and stability I had unconsciously been searching for since my earliest days, since I was just a child navigating a bewildering world. With you, I felt like I had finally, truly found where I belonged, a sacred sanctuary for my soul. Your memories, so vivid and constant, and this overwhelming longing for you, have become my inseparable companions, leaving me perpetually restless, an aching hunger for the life we could still build together. You are no longer just something I wish for, a fleeting desire, or a passing dream. You have become something I desperately, fundamentally need to breathe, to live, to thrive. I can't help but call you my happy place, my refuge, because when I'm with you, all my worries, every shard of pain, every trace of heartbreak, just seem to dissolve into thin air, replaced by an unparalleled sense of calm and joy. You are the one who consistently made me feel safe and profoundly whole, and I cannot, for the life of me, picture my existence without the comforting certainty of having you there, anchoring me to reality, to love. Even when we are not physically together, I feel this undeniable, powerful pull toward you, a magnetic force that transcends distance and time, like the universe itself is conspiring to remind me, again and again, of the singular, extraordinary love we share. This connection we have, this unspoken bond, is unlike anything I've ever felt or known. It's as if, even when we are quiet, even when we are miles apart, we are never truly, deeply separate. I feel you in the peaceful moments of solitude, in the quiet echoes of laughter, in the vivid memories that refuse to fade, and in the persistent, luminous hope that still burns brightly within my heart, a beacon guiding me back to you. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the love of my life, my queen, and I honestly don't see anyone else but you as my partner for life, my confidant, my eternal companion. I truly didn't understand, not fully, how incredibly precious and rare what I had with you was until it was almost too late, until the precipice of loss stared me down. Now, I see it with crystal clarity, piercing through all my past blindness. I know I made unforgivable mistakes, and I know, deeply, that I hurt you beyond measure, but I am willing to do whatever it takes, to endure any trial, to climb any mountain, to make things right between us. I am ready to face your anger, to absorb every frustrated word, to humbly prove my sincerity, and to painstakingly rebuild the sacred trust that I so carelessly broke. Please, my love, I implore you, don't give up on us. What we had was truly rare, exquisitely beautiful, and unequivocally worth fighting for with every ounce of strength we possess. You gave me a love that felt safe, fiercely passionate, and utterly irreplaceable. With you, I felt complete, truly, profoundly complete. I missed the unwavering stability and comforting familiarity we once shared, the the grand dreams we wove together for our future, and the beautiful life we meticulously planned. I don't want to spend my days haunted by the specter of regret, constantly wondering what might have been, forever looking back with a pang of what-ifs. I want to spend them with you, building a future that honors the extraordinary connection we've always had, a future built on forgiveness, renewed trust, and an even deeper, more resilient love. So, here I am, my heart laid bare, pouring out my very soul, humbly asking you, begging you, to give us another chance. I love you in ways so profound, so vast, that I truly can't even find the words to articulate them. You're not just someone I loved in the past, you are, unequivocally, the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, my eternal partner. Please, let's find our way back to each other. I promise you, I will never, ever stop fighting for us. However, amidst this personal turmoil, there is another layer to this devastating truth, a deeper wound that cuts through more than just our connection. It's not just you who got hurt by this betrayal, someone else was hurt too, someone you both trusted and loved deeply, perhaps even revered. This betrayal, raw and agonizing, cuts both ways, affecting not just your world, but also the world of this other person who had placed their unwavering faith in the same individual, someone who had shared similar trust and profound feelings. The person who inflicted this pain upon you both did something fundamentally, deeply wrong, shattering the intricate bonds of trust and love that had been carefully built over time. It was a cruel severing of sacred ties. What makes this particular betrayal even more painfully insidious, more utterly crushing, is the dawning realization that the reason they chose someone else over you, the core motivation behind their egregious act, wasn't based on an unforeseen surge of genuine affection or a blossoming of real, profound connection. No, it was based on something far more hollow, far more shallow, and ultimately, far more pathetic: money. They chose fleeting wealth, material gain, and perceived status over the boundless, irreplaceable treasure of love and authentic human connection. And that choice, that stark, mercenary decision, stings in a way that is truly hard to describe, leaving a bitter, lingering taste of profound disappointment. It's not just a rejection of love, it's a cold, calculated act that puts a tangible price tag on everything you shared, reducing the invaluable to the transactional, replacing genuine emotional investment with the pursuit of mere material things. For you, my love, this betrayal is crushing, a heavy weight that presses down on your very spirit, and you have been left alone, grappling with the relentless pain and the bewildering confusion it has caused. But know this, you are not alone in this hurt, not truly. The other person, who also suffered the brunt of this profound betrayal, is experiencing a completely different level of anger, a raw fury, and an unshakable determination that sets them on a distinct path. Unlike you, who might possess the magnanimity to just let things go, to quietly seek solace, or to move on with grace, they are not the type to simply accept what has happened and try to find peace by letting it slide into oblivion. Instead, they are utterly consumed by an intense sense of injustice, a burning fire within their soul, and they have made a resolute decision to take decisive action. They have a plan, a carefully, meticulously thought-out strategy to ensure that the person who wronged them, who shattered their trust and heart, faces the full, inescapable consequences of their actions. Unlike you, who might, for your own healing and growth, choose to forgive or to distance yourself from the pain, they see this as an undeniable battle, a fight they absolutely cannot back down from, a principle they must uphold. For this other person, this shocking discovery of the betrayal has been nothing short of life-changing, irrevocably altering their perception of reality. They once held an unwavering belief that their relationship with the one who betrayed them was built on something profoundly real, something truly special, something deeply sacred. They genuinely thought it was a bond forged in the crucible of love, trust, and mutual respect. But now, they know the agonizing, painful truth: it was never, not truly, about love. It was about having more money, more material possessions, more fleeting status. That chilling realization has left them not just heartbreakingly devastated, but profoundly, righteously angry. They feel used, discarded, thrown away like refuse, and utterly unappreciated. But rather than allowing this crushing pain to consume them entirely or to leave them paralyzed in despair, they are channeling it, transforming it into a powerful, unstoppable force for action. They refuse to stay quiet, they refuse to be silenced, and they refuse to accept what happened as an unavoidable loss, an unfortunate turn of events. They are determined, with an unyielding resolve, to stand up for themselves, to demand accountability from the one who so grievously hurt them, and to ensure that justice, in its purest form, is not only served but seen to be served. This isn't an easy path they've chosen, it is, without a doubt, an emotional battle of epic proportions, a relentless storm of conflicting feelings that demands immense courage, unwavering strength, and an iron will. The other person is stepping into this fight fully aware of the daunting challenges ahead, the emotional toll it will take, and the sheer difficulty of the road. Yet, they remain unwavering in their resolve, their determination unyielding. Unlike you, who might instinctively prefer to avoid confrontation for the sake of peace, for the quiet pursuit of personal growth, or to simply bypass further heartache, they perceive this fight as absolutely necessary, an essential step. It's not just about seeking revenge or inflicting pain on the one who betrayed them, it's about reclaiming their fundamental sense of self-worth, rebuilding their shattered dignity, and standing firm against the profound injustice that was inflicted upon them. They believe, with every fiber of their being, that allowing the person who caused this deep, lasting hurt to walk away without any consequences would be tantamount to accepting disrespect and condoning mistreatment, and they are simply not willing to do that. So, the stage is set for a reckoning, an inevitable confrontation. This time, the person who caused the pain, who so carelessly broke trust in hearts, will have no choice but to face the full, unvarnished consequences of their actions. They won't be able to escape the harm they've wrought, nor will they be able to hide behind flimsy excuses or manipulative justifications anymore. The other person, fueled by their righteous anger and their profound sense of injustice, is meticulously prepared to make sure this happens, to see this through to its conclusion. Even though they are deeply, profoundly hurt, their pain is transmuted into incredible strength, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. They refuse to let the betrayal define them or to keep them trapped in a cycle of despair. Instead, they are bravely using that pain as motivation, a powerful, driving force that propels them forward, giving them the impetus to act. For you, my love, this might feel like a sharp, poignant contrast in approaches. Your way of dealing with the searing pain, your preferred path, might very well involve a profound process of letting go, focusing inward on your own healing, and diligently finding peace within yourself, reconstructing your inner world. But for the other person, the path forward is one of confrontation, of action, of demanding redress. They are unequivocally determined to fight for justice, to ensure that the person who so callously betrayed both of you does not, under any circumstances, walk away unscathed or unburdened. It's a powerful statement of self-worth, a fierce declaration of resilience in the face of profound hurt. The road ahead won't be easy for them. Confronting someone who has hurt you so deeply, so fundamentally, takes immense courage, an unshakable will, and unwavering determination. It means facing uncomfortable truths, dredging up buried emotions, and navigating the turbulent, chaotic seas of emotional turmoil that inevitably come with the arduous process of seeking justice. Yet, they are ready, resolute, to face these challenges head-on, to embrace the struggle. They believe, with absolute conviction that their pain should not be for nothing, that it must serve a higher purpose. They deserve closure, they demand accountability, and they are committed to fighting for a chance to reclaim their dignity, their pride, and their shattered sense of self. This, then, is a story of stark contrasts, of two different responses to the same profound betrayal, two individuals dealing with the same agonizing hurt in very distinct, yet equally valid, ways. While you, my love, may choose the path of forgiveness, of quiet introspection, and of inner healing, the other person is ready to face the storm head-on, to demand answers, and to ensure that the individual who wronged you both, who inflicted such lasting damage, is held fully accountable for their destructive actions. It is a journey marked by immense strength, by an inspiring resilience, and by an unwavering determination to fight for what is right, for justice, no matter how arduous, how painful, or how difficult the road may ultimately be.